Hi, my name is Alicia Lee. Welcome to my channel. I am the owner and founder of melanatedmagic.org. I'm also a root worker, and by trade, I'm a mortuary technician and phlebotomist. A little bit about me: I am a 2-year breast cancer survivor, and I've also been widowed early, so I have a lot of experience with grief therapy. I am a Reiki level 2 Reiki practitioner, um, and also clairvoyant. So I just wanted to do a series on diseases that plague the communities of color. I like to say the indigenous people of this world, the melanated people, the magical, wonderful sun people. And how we can treat these diseases naturally, how we can reduce our chances of getting these diseases, how to maintain a healthy lifestyle, and if we do have these issues, how to a natural alternative way aside from surgery or Western medicine on how to heal from them. All right, so first I wanted to get into uterine masses and what uterine masses consist of and how to get rid of them. What they consist of are cysts, fibroids, and tumors, to say the least. There's also polyps and things of that nature that can be in the uterus and prevent pregnancy. It causes infertility, it causes miscarriages, an array of issues, heavy bleeding, or absence of a period, which is not normal. And also, what's not normal is a period that is heavy, lasting 6-7 days. Some people have them for longer. Really, your period should be about 3 to 4 days, and it shouldn't be heavy or painful. So, why do we get cysts, fibroids, tumors, and polyps? Well, too much estrogen in the body. Yes, we are women, and yes, we do have estrogen, more estrogen than men. However, it needs to be balanced. You can't have too much of anything, and excess of anything is not good for one's self or spirit. So, too much estrogen in the body can cause breast and uterine cancers long term, but they start off with issues such as ovarian cysts, uterine fibroids, tumors, and polyps. So hormonal imbalances can also cause this, and hormonal imbalances can be issues such as thyroid issues, or the food that you eat can have an excess amount of estrogen in it. For instance, cow milk has an excess of estrogen in it. That milk is not for us, that is for baby calves. And an alternative would be almond milk or coconut milk. There's other great dairy-free alternatives to milk. And I know, like, one thing that's hard to give up is cheese and chicken, also high in estrogen. But we're gonna get into food therapy in the next video. But right now, I just wanted to go over the herbs that help heal these things, and the herbs that we can take, where we can get them from, and how to use them. So, what I didn't know as a young girl, I always had, when I was younger, abnormal periods. Abnormal. So lengthy, heavy, clotty, just bad, to the point where it would make me anemic, and that's not normal. So my parents would take me to the doctor. Most of my physicians were Caucasian, and they would say, you know what, we're going to put her on a birth control pill, take 3 weeks, skip the placebo pill, and continue absence of a period. You need to have a menstrual cycle. 1, because it helps you become in tune with your body. 2, it removes the waste. 3, it sheds the uterine lining, and it's a necessary rhythmic flow as to how to conceive. All right, so what I didn't know, and what no one told me, was that birth control pills are a level 1 carcinogen. I'll say it again. Birth control pills are a level 1 carcinogen. You can look it up if you don't believe me. Birth control pills are a level 1 carcinogen. That means it causes cancer. As a breast cancer survivor and having breast cancer in the middle of a pandemic, I kid you not, March 2020, boom, coronavirus hits. the world shut down. I was still working because I worked in the medical field at a fertility clinic, ironically, and more people wanted to have babies during the pandemic. Wow, why? Because they get to be home to do it. Anywho, um, what I noticed was that birth control pills are linked to high estrogen levels, are linked to breast cancer. I had a cancer known as DCIS, which is in the milk ducts, and I caught it very early. However, it was sporadically all over the milk ducts. So I chose to have a bilateral mastectomy and reconstruction because I didn't know what this would turn into. It wasn't just a lump, it wasn't a bump, it wasn't a localized thing, it was all over my breast tissue, inside of my milk ducts, you know. And I can't help but think, okay, from the age of 14 to like damn near 21, I was on birth control pills religiously. I did the depot shot, I did the pill, I did the patch. The only thing I didn't do was any like, they have implants now. I don't advise anybody doing implant or place anything inside of the vagina, because it's not safe and it's a foreign object, and your body will recognize a foreign object and reject it. Anyway, knowing what I know now, if I knew that then, of course I wouldn't take it. But the whole goal of going through life is when we experience things and things happen and we notice the problems, is to share it, to teach it, so that other people can find a better alternative. Okay, so there is a number of herbs, and I'm a lover of herbs, which is why I am a root worker, to help relieve and minimize, or to even shrink abnormal growths within the uterus, which is how we all got here. It's our first home. All right, so we have turmeric root, we have reishi, black pepper, ashwaganda, lady mantle, all these things. I will put the herbs in the bio description and the links to where to buy them. And one of my favorite sites to buy these herbs from are the detoxnow.com. I don't get any kickbacks from the Detox Now. I don't get free products. I don't advertise for them. I just know that their products are effective and that they work, and that they were created by physicians of color for the purpose of eliminating these problems. So if you head on over to the detoxnow.com, you can order these sublingual tinctures and you take them as directed on the bottle. And I know for me, I've had ovarian cyst, and I've taken it and they have went away. And it used to be a problem for me because I actually had one of my ovaries removed because a cyst wrapped around it and was squeezing the ovaries so tightly that it had to be removed. At that point, I didn't know anything about the detoxnow.com. I didn't know anything about herbs. I was a 23-year-old woman. Like, what is happening to me and what is happening to my body? Okay, so we talked about how an excess of estrogen can cause these issues, and there are herbs to reverse estrogen dominance. Yes, you need estrogen because you're a woman, you have more estrogen than men, but anything in excess and anything that there's too much of is not a good thing. So there's herbs to reverse estrogen dominance would be ginseng, your ashwagandas, your white peony, your dandelion root, your shepherd's purse, your motherwort, your raspberry leaf, your black hawk bark. And again, I will put this in the description. And as of April 29th, 2022, I will be selling these herbs on melanatedmagic.org. So you guys can head on over to the site anytime after that. They will be available. And the next video, we got into the herbs that help get rid of uterine masses. I want to talk about the food that you can eat and increase your abundance in, to minimize your risk of it, to reduce if you already have it, and to maintain and control it once you get rid of it. I love you guys. I want you to be safe. I want you to be healthy. I want you to be happy. Make sure you take care of yourself and the people around you. Peace and love.